hi to Mr. Chen, our lecturer for CSC 408. So today we are gonna present our project titled Grading Information System. So we will move to introduction slide. The example of the system software is Mac OS, Linux, Android, and Microsoft Windows. These are the computational science software, game engines, search engines, industrial automation, and software as a service applications. So our group is doing Microsoft Excel, is to collect data for SK St. Joseph students grading system. So this is an effective tool to access data for student grade to achieve their KPI and success in the future. So this tool is handling data by creating flexible data, aggregation, visually representing data, calculating margins and other common ratios and so on. This system is to ease to do evaluation on student weaknesses.
Good morning to our lecturer, Mr. Chen. My name is Spencer Justin. So today I'm going to present two parts, the problem statement and also the proposed solution. The problem statement is the problem that we anticipated when the grading system is done manually by the teachers in SK St. Joseph Penampang. So after seeing the issues and problems, we already identified the hassle faced by the teachers. Firstly, inconsistency in data entry, and there's also room for errors and miskeying informations. Number two, system is only dependent on certain individuals, and the person must be very good and meticulously because the grades and marks must be done carefully. Number three is a time-consuming and costly to produce the reports because it will involve a lot of printing, and the copy machine also need maintenance because of heavy duty of printing of the marks and grades for the teachers to keep the records of each students. Number four, duplication of data entry might happen because the marks and grades done manually by the teachers. Number five, some records are lost and it will be troublesome for the teachers to keep track of the records of each student to overview the progress. Therefore, the following recommendations are made in order to address the issues. Firstly, a computerized system is going to have to replace the manual grading process using the Microsoft Excel. So this system will for sure eliminate all the errors and provide more accurate information. Number two, once the data is computerized, any individuals can key in the information because the system is user-friendly and it will automatically save in database. Number three, save time and it is more efficient because the data can be traced very fast and the data also can be shared using a PowerPoint presentation for the teachers to review all the marks and grades of each student. Number four, once the marks and grades are entered into the system, it cannot be changed, thus avoiding the data entry duplication. And lastly, once the data is auto-saved in the database, it will not lose, and the teachers need not to worry as the teacher can trace back the history and overview the progress for the whole year of each student. Thank you.
On the part of solution, One of the solutions to replace the outdated manual methods is to use the computerized system, that is Microscope XL. This is a new method to help simplify the work of recording, entering data, and also analyzing the necessary data. A grading information system made through Microscope XL will be developed for this project, and this aim to ensure the teacher or the user will be make their job more easy. And also this is aimed to evaluating student performance in examination according to standard scale as set by the Ministry of Education. On the grading information system, for this project, our group has selected the data of 20 students from Class 5 Dynamic SK St. Joseph Penampang with a few main subjects taken by the student to be used as a test to see the effectiveness of this system. And basically, this system has several sheets or sections that related to each other and use several formula to help to analyze the data entered. Without further delay, I will explain more details regarding this system using the Microscope XL. This is the grading information system that we already created for our project, and it consists 8 sheets that are related each other. That means the user only need to key in a few information in the template in the system, so the information will be linked to each sheet here. For the first is the student data. Student data consists some information such as student name, student IC, student number, student class, gender, address, and also the guardian number. Secondly is the analysis data. We use the pivot table to analyze the data and sort out accordingly. The next is the subject taken by the student. The student information here is based on the student data. So it means the user will not need to key in again the student information here. The only thing the user only need to key in some information such as midterm test here, and then midterm test paper 2 also need to key in by the user. And then for the grade, this is the sum number for the paper 1 and paper 2. There is several formula that we use, such as, okay, for the total, we use the sum formula. For the grade, we use a VLOOKUP formula. And then also the student number. Number of students is how many students get mark or grade or what their status. Either they pass, either they fail, good or outstanding in their marks. So for the student number, we use the COUNTIF formula. The next is the history. History also, the user only need to key in a few information such as mark, quiz 1 and quiz 2. Here marks for the quiz 2 and so on. And then also we use some formula such total, we use the sum, and then a grade we use a VLOOKUP and so on. And then the next is the maths. Similar like BM and history, we also use a few formula to make the user easily. And again, for the English language, the user need to key in manually some information. So this this sheet will be count automatically based on the number that key in by the user. The next is science, also the same. For the bar chart also we use a sum formula. I'll give you one example. For here, for the student number, I put a 0 number. So the bar chart will be changed accordingly on the student number. Okay, for the last is the summary. Summary is consists all the information that all the user already gained from every sheet here. So this information is a final mark from
Okay, for example, from BL, this is the final mark for Emmanuel is 84, and then in the summary also is 84. And then we use some formula again to help the user to make easy their job. For example, we use the total sum formula, average, we use the average formula, range, we use the range formula, and pass, we use if formula, and also the status, we use if formula to see either the student get outstanding, good, or poor result on their marks. That's it for me. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. My name is Olivia, and today I will talk about limitations in this grading system. This template is Microsoft Excel's offline spreadsheet that automatically computer grades and is intended to relieve teachers' workload in computing student grades in every subject. However, the system have the limitation to its users, which is first, only one teachers can accommodate per single applications. Second, it does not support internet connection. And third, only teacher can print the grades of student for their purpose. First, only teachers can accommodate per single applications because this system can only be accessed offline. Only one teacher can use it at one time. One of the constraints of this grading system is that only one person can access to it. This is for avoiding things that can cause data consistency problem. Second, it does not support internet connection. This is due to the fact that system was designed for offline use only by teachers who in areas that have line problem or who live in remote areas or villages. For those who do not have line problems, this system can be shared via emails, Telegram, or WhatsApp apps, while areas with line problem can use pen drive to make it easier for the system to be shared together. The important thing is the data in the system does not change when we successfully download it into the laptop or in the application we use. And if you want to enter the data, they must be communicating among teachers so there's no consistency problem. And thirdly, only the teachers can print the grades for students for their purpose. This is because this system is exclusively accessible to instructors only. Only teachers can print the data that is available in the system. Even though anyone can open it, can open the system for the safety of the student record or grade, it is only shared amongst to the educators, not among parents or student or the student of the school. Therefore, this is a system is only for teachers and only they have access to key in the student marks or grade and so on for their work purpose. Thank you.
The conclusion of our project is the solution to this problem is computerized system that will replace the manual grading process by using Microsoft Excel to eliminate errors and provide accurate data grade information for students. So due to this concern about grades being changed, this system is not accessible to student parents or students themselves, causing problem with the system. So as the result, system is only for teachers and only to have access to enter student grades and other information for work processes.